What's good, YouTube? Stormybman, and I'm back with another video editorial. Before we get started, I'd like to say shout out to the LDBC, the Lion's Den boxing community, new media, and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Okay. This editorial is entitled "The Protection for the Complexion in Boxing." This may not be one of the more popular editorials because the truth has to be brought to light, and sometimes the truth hurts. We are witnessing in the past few years a shift in the consideration for what transpires in championship boxing, where we see an overwhelming amount of participants in the sport, typically from another country and also of a different ethnicity, gain favoritism in the sport, and overall maximum consideration over domestic U.S. fighters. Where did this start? Where did it come from? And why is it in sync with what's happening in the White House, with the deals being made with Russia and the so-called tampering? Is it coincidence? There is something afoot here, and it needs to be discussed. We're seeing Eastern European fighters given championship bouts and championship winnings, decisions, victories, and they're being protected by judges, by promoters, and networks. The narrative is to show these fighters as being superior. These fighters are also being placed along the pantheon of greats from the sport who definitely do not come from their background. The fighters of lore, the legends of the past. These men, their names are being placed alongside of those who really earned their keep in the sport of boxing. This is very negative. It is a slap to the face of those champions and legends of the past. Are we now reduced to creating a foundation for what greatness will be without having been put to task, without having faced opposition, trial, never having to overcome or persevere to get off the canvas and turn away defeat? How do you equate greatness from not experiencing any of that? How do you, outside of the ring, lose your discipline, assaults, attacking women and animals, and people still want to revere you, to hold you to standard, to quality? No, you should be held to a jail cell. How do you, because you face a division of never words and no potential, and be equated with greats from the past who ruled the division, unified as undisputed, and took on the meanest and the most dogged of adversaries? How do you place yourself along the lines of them as being great? This is despicable. How do you allow yourself to be compared to the greatest of all time, the first, people's champion in the history of the sport. And you're a drug abuser. You're a cheat. You're a person that never wanted to step up to the challenge of adversaries who could contest, who could put you to task. That's all the greatest was ever about. In and out of the ring. Immeasurable courage. I see none of this in any of you. You allow yourself to be placed name by name with true legends, and you accept it willingly because of your complexion. We see through the bull. You willingly embrace being revered as pound for pound, but you can't rematch the person who gave you your first defeat. What is that? The greats didn't follow that, and we don't follow you. We expose you. This is what it is. You are operating under protection. You're in the witness protection program. The eyewitness for the Anglo in the sport of boxing. This is Stormybman. That's all I have for you at this time. Leave comments, like, subscribe. I'm out.